So I love racing. I've been involved in racing, not so much on my own. I've always had to be a part of a racing team with somebody else who had the finances, but I've been blessed to do that. So we've raced, from the dirt track round cars to we drag raced for 10 years in NHRA all the way up to top alcohol. We were sponsors at one time, in an IndyCar. But I personally, my favorite, I do like open wheel racing, but Formula One obviously is the top of the heap. And Formula One's following in the world today, they have 200 million people that watch a Formula One race. Soccer's the only thing that even comes close to it. And it's a giant sport, much bigger than it is in the rest of the world than it is in the United States, because Formula One and NASCAR compete, because in America you have the good old boys in NASCAR who came from the bootleggers and developed that whole southern type automobile, and that's pretty much only in the United States. You don't see that, although in other countries they like those kind of cars. It's not big like it is here. A competitive NASCAR team, you're probably looking at somewhere like maybe $20 to $40 million a year to do a team. An IndyCar, the deal there, it takes about $80 million to $100 million a year now to really do a successful team, a winning team. But Formula One is entirely different. So the leap from Formula One, it takes about $400 million. So you're talking $80 million for an IndyCar, but you're talking $400 million every single year to stay at the top of the heap on Formula One. And they do things with automobiles that you won't see in the automobile world for 10 years. They came up with regenerative braking. They came up with, the turbo technology we use today. They came up with ultra capacitors that we're seeing on things today. They came up with dynamic suspension systems. So all the things you see in automobiles today really came from Formula One.